Hello my beauties, today I've come up with a very simple makeup look which you can wear it for movies, for dinner. Like this makeup is going to last you for 7 to 8 hours and I'm actually going out with my family for a movie as well as for dinner. So this is what I've come up with, and if you think that you can pull off a very simple elegant makeup look, please keep on watching. Front of my window and there's too much of sunlight coming in after like a week or more because it was raining constantly. So I decided to use the sunlight and I'm just mixing up the foundation, and we are going to take it at the back of our hand just a little bit. And now I'm going to place it with the dotting method that I have been constantly telling you to use it. And let me tell you guys, my wisdom tooth has been coming out, so I have got so much pain in my this right side of the jaw. So my face is very swollen and I don't know what to do with it. So just let's roll. Let's just forget about the pain and let's start blending out. I've used this brush once and now I'm going to use it again. So we are going to blend out our foundation, and I'm very cautious that I'm not blocking the camera view because I've been doing it for past long time. So the first thing is to blend out the foundation in a very feathering buffing motion. The way I'm doing it, it's gonna give a complete seamless finish and it's gonna blend out properly. And look at the shade, it is becoming a little lighter because now we are getting into deep summers. My face is going to get tan and this foundation is not going to match in further days to come, right? So we will be mixing another shade with it. But if you want to buy a foundation which like you want to use it throughout the year, just buy a medium shade, like not too light, not too dark, that you can use it in summer months as well as in winter. And I think Barcelona is perfect shade for me, which I'm using it right now. If I go one shade darker, it's gonna look very orangey in my opinion. Okay, so the one shade darker is what is the name of that shade? I don't remember that. Foundation is infused with skincare benefits, so it's perfectly safe to use this foundation in like your day-to-day life. But this is not a long-lasting one. Like if you are betting on 15-16 hours of wear, this foundation is not gonna give you that. Like 9 to 10 hours is more than enough, but still it's really good for your daily wear, not for occasional makeups. If you're thinking about for your wedding day, this foundation is not gonna give you that lasting power because it's a lightweight foundation infused with skincare. You need an alcohol based foundation for your wedding wears or some Indian occasions, but this light reflecting foundation is good for your daily wear. So I've completely blended the foundation, and this is what you're gonna get the finish with Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. And I think it's perfect, like medium to full coverage, and it's not that too much overpowering. So it's good, For the concealer, I'm going to use Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Custard, I guess. Yeah, it's Custard. And I'm just going to dot a little bit over here and here and little bit over here and here. I'm not going to highlight the middle part of my face because today it's a very casual day, so I don't want to highlight and contour and do everything. I'm going to start with Tom Ford contouring shade. It is shade and illuminate, and I'm just going to place it over here and here. Oh my god, it's paining over here. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's forget about the pain and focus on the makeup. I'm just placing it with my fingers, and this product, I'm telling you, this is the best investment you can do in your makeup if you want to feel luxury. So let's blend out our contour first. I'm using Real Techniques puffing brush, and I'm going to place it over here. You guys, it's paining really bad, so I'm just, you know, keeping it very minimal to talk on camera because I'm not taking any painkiller. I'm just relying on my mind power to get rid of the pain and not focus on that. So this video is going to be very short and very small because I'm not gonna talk too much. This brush is really good. Let me tell you, Real Techniques brushes, I undermined those brushes that they are cheap and they are made up of synthetic bristles. They are not gonna be that good, but this brush, I'm using it for past 2 years and the bristles have never come off. Like, I have a problem with Pack Cosmetic brushes and the Pro Art brushes and Bailey brushes. These ones have stood the test of time and they are working really well. So I'm just, you know, pulling my ear like this to create the jawline. I'm not having pain over here on this side, but here, oh my god, the wisdom tooth pain is unbearable. But I can because I have faced migraine attacks for like past 10 years. So wisdom tooth pain is like a baby in front of migraine pain. Alright, and whatever is left on our brush, we're just going to put it onto our nose. No separate, you know, way of contouring our nose. We are just putting it starting from the eyebrows till the tip of the nose on this side as well. So it's done. For the concealer, I'm going to use my fingers because not too heavy, but it's a very thin concealer. That's why I'm using the fingers in order to not let the, you know, pigment scatter here and there, and strategically blending it out and trying to place it underneath my eyes, and it's blending perfectly well. This much amount of concealer is enough for our daily basis. I mean, look at that. Yeah, we are not going to highlight our center of the face. I think this much is enough for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Chanel loose powder. This is in the shade 30, and I'm going to place it everywhere I can, starting from the under eyes. I'm taking just a bit and putting it onto my lid like this so that we don't overset our face with the powder. So I need my mirror. All right, so let's see if we have got any creases. No, there are no creases at all. I'm going to place it underneath my eyes and let the fluff of the brush work perfectly, putting the setting powder underneath our crevices of the fine lines and place it everywhere. This foundation requires a lot of setting because it's a light reflecting foundation, as well as we are approaching the summer months, so we need to secure our base makeup. I'm just placing it everywhere now, setting our face with just the setting powder. Okay, look at the difference here and here. Like, it's magic, right? It's not magic. So I'm taking Pro Art AF11 brush, and it's a very nice fluffy brush. It's an angular brush with which we are going to do our bronzer. This is Mineralise Skin Finish powder, and we are going to heavily bronze our face. Like today my face is very swollen because of that pain, so we are going to put the bronzer on the lower side as well, like this, starting from here till here, because I don't want too much heaviness on this side. In normal days I definitely apply bronzer onto my this jawline, cheek line, and over here as well. This is gonna shape my face, like not too much, but in like illusion of makeup, this is gonna give us smaller face. Now I'm going to put it onto my forehead as well. I can hardly see onto my monitor because there's too much of light coming in, but it's fine, you know, right? And whatever is there on our brush, we're just going to place it onto our eyelids like this. It feels so good, like, you know, it feels really nice. And a little bit onto our nose. For the brows, I'm using Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade dark brown. I'm taking a little bit, and now I'm going to create false boyish brows on this side, and I'm going to fast forward this segment, okay? So I have done my brows off camera, and now we are going to move on the blush. I'm going to use Lakme Cream Blush in the shade Soft Coral. I'm going to dab it like this and start to apply it on our powdered face. It's not gonna have any much of the problem because we're going to blend it out properly. Oh, okay, it's peeling off. Don't do that mistake which I have done. Do not apply the cream blush onto the base like this. So what we are going to do is we're just going to blend it out like this and tap it with the brush which I had used earlier for my previous video. This is the blush brush, and just blend it out. Yeah, it is separating, you guys, it is separating. So Nars Light Reflecting Foundation is not compatible with cream blushes. We are not going to use that now. So if you have learned anything from my mistake, this is going to be bonus for you. But now I'm going to apply a powder blush from Nars itself. This is in the shade Orgasm and Super Orgasm. We are gonna mix these shades together. I'm taking a Real Techniques fluffiest brush like this, and I'm just out like this. And now I'm going to take this shade and this shade, and there is too much of, you know, pigments, and now we are going to apply it over here like this. Okay, it's going to be very difficult to blend out in this area, but we're going to try that. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit and developing the color as we move like this, right onto this side as well. And over here it is, you know, looking really nice on this side. It's a beautiful corally shade, and on this side it's looking really nice. I'm trying to place it higher up onto my cheeks like this, but the brush is so fluffy that it is getting deposited little lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch it and I'm going to place it over here and onto our nose as well. Yeah, it is looking really nice. I think I don't need the highlighter way too much over here, right? Because we are already having very shining blush. Now since we have created a disaster in this area, I'm using the concealer brush and I'm going to, you know, place it like this on top of it and try to create something out of nothing because we have created a damage, and this is how I'm going to react to the damage control. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's fine. And we're going to use the setting powder to further help in our damage control. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of setting powder and now I'm going to flood my face with the setting powder, starting from here till here, and then we'll dust it off. Don't worry. Okay, on this side as well. You know how we are going to, you know, address the situation which we have created by ourselves. The makeup disasters. I'm going to add Down Boy blush onto our cheeks because it's a beautiful blurring shade and I need little bit of pink over here, so I'm just placing it onto the cheeks. The concoction we have created now, we are not going to back down. Okay, this much of blush is enough, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, onto our nose as well. Yeah, and now I'm going to run it onto my eyes like this. I think we have saved our day today, and now I'm going to move on to the eyeliner. I just need a little bit of tiny wing onto my outer side because I am feeling not too great today because of the fluffiness in my face. So I'm just going to place it right outside, creating a tiny wing closer to the lashes. And yeah, now I'm feeling good. See how a tiny wing can create new mood for you, right? Onto the other side. This eyes, you know, they are also not twins, right? Because when I'm applying my liner, I could literally see there is a huge difference in my eye shape from one eye to another. So on this side, I always like to apply the second, I use the right eye first and then going to the left. Okay, right, moving on to my only mascara, Maybelline Hyper Real Mascara, and we are going to apply it. Oh, okay, disasters are bound to happen with me, right? So I'm going to apply it onto my lashes by just placing it at the roots and running like this. this method is going to give me little curl lashes. It's not gonna give a fuller curl lashes, but it's enough for me, right? Onto the lower lashes as well. I never forget to apply onto the lower lashes, but sometimes some looks, you know, the Bollywood heroines are doing these days, they do not apply anything onto the lower lashes in order to make it look very, how do I call it, innocent, because sometimes you know, lower lashes, like the absence of lower lashes is gonna give you the effect of innocent look. Maybe one day I'll make you do that, not today. I need my lower lashes today, okay? It's very difficult to do makeup on, you know, this side, always. It's challenging actually, not difficult but challenging. The sun is directly onto my face, and so it's fine, you know. Moving on to the lips, I'm using the shade Twig from MAC, and I'm going to place it directly without the lip liner today. Okay. Okay, let me put some perfume today. I'm using Titan Skin. I'm placing it over here. One more spritz on this side. Whew, I love the smell. This is the close-up of our makeup, and look how beautifully we have covered our disaster, and onto this side as well. This makeup is going to last us for like 7 to 8 hours without any touch-up, without any, you know, the need for retouching our face by any means. It's gonna last till 7 to 8 hours, and I'm perfect with it, you know. By the time I'm done with dinner, this lipstick is gonna be gone, but it's fine, you know, because we are gonna come home and we are not going to touch it up as well. So that's it guys for today. Please like, share, subscribe and do all that jazz and help me grow my channel. I'm really grateful for all of your views, all of your comments, and I really love you. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.